Our story begins not in the promised land of Israel, but in the neighboring country of Moab. It was a place of different gods and different customs. A famine had swept through Judah, a desperate time when the earth refused to yield its fruit. Elimelech, Naomi, Mahlon, Chilion left Bethlehem to find food and a new life in Moab. Strangers in a strange land hoping for a temporary stay. But sometimes a temporary stay becomes a lifetime. Life in Moab seemed like a fresh start. The sons grew into men and took wives from the locals. Mahlon married Ruth. Chilion married Orpah. For 10 years the families lived side by side, a little piece of Bethlehem in Moabite soil. But joy can be fleeting. Then the unthinkable. Elimelech died. Naomi was left a widow in a foreign land. News finally reached Naomi in Moab that the famine in Judah had ended. The fields of Bethlehem were green with promise. She decided to return to Bethlehem to live out her remaining days among her own kin. She prepared for the long journey, a lonely and sorrowful trek back to the land she had left so many years before. A land that now felt like a distant dream from a happier life. As Naomi set out, her two daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth, began the journey with her. They loved her, and their hearts ached for her loss, which was also their own. She urged them to go back to their own mother's homes in Moab. Orpah, with more tears and another farewell kiss, made the sensible choice. But Ruth, she did something extraordinary. She clung to Naomi, refusing to leave her side.
Look, your sister-in-law is going back to her people and her gods. Go back with her.
Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates you and me.
When Naomi saw that Ruth was determined to go with her, she stopped urging her. The two women continued their journey together toward Bethlehem, bound by love and budding faith, a faith that was just beginning to blossom, transition. The road led them home. They arrived as harvest time began. Providence had timed their return, and so their new chapter began. The arrival of the two widows in Bethlehem caused quite a stir. "Can this be Naomi?" the women asked.
Don't call me Naomi. Call me Mara, bitter, for the Almighty has made my life very bitter. I went away full, but the Lord has brought me back empty.
Their journey had providentially brought them to Bethlehem at the very beginning of the barley harvest. Survival was their immediate and pressing concern. They were two widows without a man to provide for them. But Ruth, ever practical and full of quiet strength, did not despair. She saw the fields ripe with grain and knew of an ancient custom that provided for the poor. The law commanded landowners not to harvest the very edges of their fields, or to go back and pick up any grain they had dropped. This leftover grain, the gleaning,